Well, welcome back to another DIY wedding project. This mess is because we are making our very own guest book for our wedding, our upcoming wedding. But it's not a guest book. What is it?
It's a wrestling belt.
A guest wrestling belt.
Because how often do you actually look at your wedding guest book? No.
So we're going to make something that's unique, personal, something that Holly and I both enjoy, which is pro wrestling. Don't judge. And it's going to be something that we're going to hang up on our bedroom wall, and we're going to see it every day. So we're going to utilize the Cricut.
Yep.
The Cricut Joy, and then the larger Cricut that Holly owns. And we are personalizing a wrestling belt.
Yes. So come and enjoy and watch us have Cricut joy. I'm funny.
So this is the belt. This is the blank belt that we're using, and it has the big front
Cat paw all over it.
Then it's got these side plates where we're gonna personalize. We're gonna put like the date of the wedding, things like that. But it's just gonna be really neat and really personable. We looked online for like wedding belts, just because it was an idea that we had, and then we thought, why don't just make our own? Because these things are like $300.
Yeah, we got this on eBay. We got it on eBay for
$50?
$50, $60, and we again like to utilize what we have rather than buying it, and we want to make it our own. So that's what we're doing.
There's not going to be another wrestling belt in the world like this one.
There's not a couple in the world like us. So very true.
That's very true. But as far as the guest book thing goes, we are going to utilize this black leather part and use like a silver paint pen or a silver marker. And that's where people are going to sign. And so when we hang it up on our wall, it's going to have all of our friends and family that...
So, and then they also make wall hangings where you can snap the buttons up against it. So you can hang it up easily.
Yeah!
Well, we're going to get started. Now I have already we've cut quite a few things out already. So, but I talked Sonny into letting this one have glitter on it.
So the thing, when we first came up with the concept of this belt, we were just going to use the Cricut and just put some vinyl on it. But it was the end product we thought was going to look kind of flat. Mm-hmm. So if you've seen boxing belts, wrestling belts, things like that, like they have a lot of texture to them. They're very ornate, very glamorous, very royal looking. It's supposed to be. And so if you don't have that texture, it just kind of looks flat. Kind of looks more like a toy.
Yeah, it looks like you painted it on.
Yeah, it looks like you just painted it on. So we are utilizing the Cricut. We are using thicker vinyl than we have for our other projects. And we're just stacking them, cutting like outlines of the shape.
We did try acrylic and it worked, but it wouldn't cut through. And no matter how many passes we made, it just was not working. So we just decided, since we could get thicker vinyl, we were just going to stack that. We had never worked with the acrylic before, and I know that we can do research for it, but I didn't want to mess it up. So, but at least we know that the Cricut can do etching.
Oh yeah, does that really well.
We learned that, so that's pretty cool. So,
but as far as cutting them out,
we need to do a little bit more practice on that. When you're doing stuff like this, I think the best practice is to have a trash can nearby, because you're gonna have a lot of trash.
So our first side plate has penguins. This is kind of the outline of the penguins, and then this is, Holly will show you what it's actually kind of going to look like.
We got this transfer tape off of Temu. It is better than any of the other transfer tape that you can get anywhere. This stuff is the best. It sticks really, really well.
So for the side plates, we are going to do penguins. We're going to have like a glittery silver kind of face for them. But why penguins? Well, because when we first started dating, we learned that penguins mate for life. And this is both our second marriages, and we finally found the one.
The one.
The one who's going to be together for life.
Yes.
So we're very excited about that. So we think penguins kind of neatly
describe us.
Yeah.
This doesn't want to stick on the glitter.
The transfer thing doesn't?
No.
Stick!
So because of the texture on the vinyl, the shininess or the sparkles, the transfer tape did not want to stick. So I am going to just do this by hand. Which seemed to work just as well. Hey.
Looks good.
So we're going to put this on first, and then I'm going to just put these on by hand since we can't get the transfer tape to stick to this, putting it all on.
Yeah, that's got a real fine texture that the transfer tape just doesn't like to stick to for some reason.
And also, Dollar Tree has vinyl.
I wouldn't recommend it.
No. If you're using a Cricut, just don't. It might be 50 cents a roll. It's not good.
You get what you pay for.
Like that. I give this some texture. All right, so looks like a little mask.
Like a lucha mask?
A lucha mask. Oh, there we go. And good. There we go. Got it. Oh, that does give some really nice texture to it.
So yeah, you notice, like, so here's the plate, and then it's raised up just a little bit. I think there's a total of 5 layers of vinyl on there.
Yeah.
Yep. And so it just pops a little bit, gives a little bit of texture, looks really nice.
Well, we are going to do the rest of it, and we'll show you when it's done. Found it.
Here it is right there.
Okay, so after I put these on inside of the sparkly stuff, there actually was strong grip transfer tape. If I was more observant, I would have seen it. So this is what you use. Oops.
We should have used that.
I know.
Holly and I were driving earlier today, and we were going through a town called Westerville. It's here in Ohio, and we were talking about this old sporting goods store that it was the only place when we were growing up that you could find.
And we'll put names on the back of your shirts or.
Yeah, you could customize your jerseys or your shirts or anything like that. It was the only place in Westerville you could do it, or only place that, at least growing up, that I could do it, and I guess you too as well. And it's now we're making our own wrestling belt.
Yeah, you can personalize everything.
In our own home, using this machine and
the big one you're going to see later.
the big cricket. But it's just funny how, like, we're living in Star Trek times, man.
It's like the Jetsons.
It's like the Jetsons.
We just need Rosie.
We have a Rosie.
She's just a goat. We need a Rosie robot.
Yeah, that's what we need.
One that doesn't jump on you and get you all Rosied or Reaganed or Kylie. You good? Are you fascinated by?
Oh, well, it was just like when. I guess I don't need to record.
0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
Oh, that's real good.
There it is. Sort of, but it'll live.
It'll work.
It'll work. I can live with that one. It's a little off center at the top. Thing. But it's on center at the bottom. Let's see. So if it's off center that way, we can make a little off center this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I just pray it fits on the belt.
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
Don't film this part because just wait. Oh, sweet Alice.
Well, that was a fun project. We got most of this done. There's still a little bit of things we're going to do with it on this side and this side. But I think overall we're pretty happy with this.
We are.
Are you pretty happy with it?
I'm pretty happy with it. As a crafter, you never feel like it's perfect.
But I really like the kind of textures we did. So what we did is we cut like 3 or 4 different layers of like thicker vinyl and just laid them right on top of one another. And then we put kind of the final graphics, which are kind of like sparkly.
It's the glitter vinyl.
The glitter vinyl. And so it just really pops, has a lot of texture. Looks really cool. Looks like a wrestling belt.
It does. We're really excited. We wanted to put a little bit more flair, but we just thought it was enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple and classic, just like us. We were going to put our signatures on here, and then like I said in the beginning of the video, the guests of our wedding are going to sign the leather with a silver marker. So
So
it's going to be a nice little keepsake for our wedding.
it is. We want something that we will be able to look at rather than
Dig out of a drawer.
dig out of a drawer and say, oh, wait, who came to our wedding?
And it's neat. It's a one-of-a-kind thing. No one else has it. No one else will ever have it. And it's ours.
It's very unusual. Before we met each other, there was no projects that we could do without getting in arguments with the other person. And we don't do projects and argue. We laugh at each other.
We have a great time.
We have a great time when we do projects.
We're usually of like one mind. And this came together really well. Like we both made suggestions that we thought were silly. And the other person was like,
a veto.
absolutely, let's do it. But it was a lot of fun to design, and we both had a lot of input in it. Like each one of us had our own designs, and so this is the result. So this is of course Holly and then me. This is the pose of a couple of our favorite wrestlers, and we just put ourselves in there because it's our wedding. We can do anything we want.
Yeah, we can do it. It's us.
It's us.
It's who we are.
So just a little bit of detail here. The front plate has got us. Little side plate with our date and the 2 penguins like we talked about before. And then this one is our little, I don't know, I guess our logo that we've come.
It's our logo.
It's our logo.
It's the Sonny and Holly logo.
So when I wear my wrestling tights, that's what goes on the back.
Not Sonny Smooth.
Well, we're a tag team.
Ah, okay. I like that.
And I couldn't have asked for a better tag team partner.
Me either.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us this week. We'll have more DIY stuff, wedding stuff coming down the pipe.
Got other stuff coming down the pipe too.
Regular farm stuff.
Regular farm stuff. A lot of, now that summer I think is almost here. It's Ohio.
Who knows?
It might snow tomorrow.
Mamaw's gonna have some quilting. Me and Papaw's gonna be out in the garage. All sorts of stuff. So stay tuned, and guys, thanks for watching.
And make sure you comment if you have any questions. Comment if you don't, and like and subscribe.
See ya.
Bye.